actually about to say. I was about to try and say my pull-up game is crazy.
Yeah.
But because people always say my pull-out game is strong, I almost said my pull-out game is strong. And you were like, what are you talking about?
I don't need to know. What are you telling me this?
Honestly, I did you see? Okay, what were your first impressions with the whole 50? What do you look like?
I mean, I laugh, but like he's a grown ass man, bro.
Hey,
who said
we talked about what chunky is?
You know, he chunky though.
Oh my god,
he chunky. Chunky. No, but it's
This is the appropriate time to have the men conversation now.
You know, true.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
It's not with a hype thing. A war.
Damn. But we here, man. We here. What's up? We gonna talk about some things, man. What's good?
And of course, it's me.
Shop like Shaq. You waste you.
People are crying already, and I haven't made a joke yet.
We haven't even started. Yeah. We like a minute in.
So before, how was your week? Let's just go right to the Super Bowl.
Let's just jump right in. Yeah, let's go right to forget the week. Let's go.
I don't know if there was much. Did you do anything? No?
Nah, we good.
Okay. I went to a party. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Super Bowl halftime show? Let's start there.
Yeah. Yo, bro, when they started, I thought this was a CGI set. I'm like, am I watching some Marvel film? Like, what's going on, bro? When they start bringing in those structures.
Yeah.
And they had me, I'm like, oh, this is a full out, like, they recreating, like, scenes out of LA and out of the music videos. So they had me from there. And then just the performances I thought were, like, fire. Like, they did not miss. Everyone was on point. Like, this is one of the top... For me, probably top 5 Super Bowl halftime shows.
That's easy to say, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's
maybe
fair for anybody.
3.
Anybody that, like... Because to me, I've heard people either say this was the best Super Bowl show that they've ever seen, or they'd say it was good, and then they would be like, oh, but, like, actually, you know what? Beyonce was the one, or whoever they thought.
It's funny, though, because Beyonce wasn't even, like... did Beyonce do it solo? Because I felt like it was the Coldplay one, and then Beyonce was there.
She did it solo, but... Then she brought out Destiny's Child for like a song or two.
Okay, yeah.
So it was solo. They just came by for a second.
Yeah, you're right.
Blackout year.
What's that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What's the blackout?
With the power.
It has so many freaking lights and things going on.
Oh,
yeah. They lost power.
Yeah. I was like, blackout year. I put the black towel in 2020.
This guy's wild. But nah, it's right up there for me. Like, man, J-Lo, Shakira, that was fire. Go back to the ones that I didn't see live, but I watched the videos. Like MJ, like freaking killed that.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was that? No, Michael Jackson. But yeah, this is right up there for me.
I think it was the presentation was super clean.
Yeah.
And it kept people engaged and wondering what was going to happen next.
For real. That's what I was saying when this was happening.
We knew the headliners, but we didn't know how they would weave it together.
Exactly.
A lot of LA-focused artists. And then they threw in Eminem, which made sense because he's tied to Dre.
Yep.
50 was a surprise.
Yep.
Tied to Dre.
Yep.
Mary J, I don't know what that connection was.
So Dr. Dre produced Family Affair.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was wondering. Yeah, that was our conversation. I'm like, he must have made this beat.
Like,
yeah.
The only one New York people up here and we know he is a 50 artist.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then apparently after that, they're working on an album, or like he's gonna executively produce a future Mary J album. So, yeah.
But yeah, I liked. So going back to the original conversation that we were having before the pod really even started. We were watching Dr. Dre and Snoop. They did their thing, and then out of nowhere, these guys decide to point down, and we're like, "Oh, what are we gonna look at?" And we go down, and we see 50 upside down in the brassiere top and the headband, and we know. I'm just saying what Cameron said when he was dissing him. It's a throwback to like if you knew Rap Beef from 2003.
Men need support too.
Saying that.
And men need support too.
So he's in the top and he's upside down and he's you don't even need to hear what he's saying, but you know he's saying go, go. And I've never been so excited to hear In the Club in the past decade. Hands down. I've never been more happy to hear that song.
Facts.
I didn't get up and dance, but I clapped like it was almost like.
Wait, is that a clappable song? Like, I
didn't go like this. It was like I was high class, and I'm just like, yes, In the Club, yes. It was more like remember in the playoffs 2019, and Kyle Lowry was on the fast break, shovel pass to Kawhi dunked on Giannis.
Yeah.
It was like one of those.
Okay. I got you. It was a sports clap. Sports clap. Okay, the sport clap.
Screaming. I recall everyone being like, yes! Because we didn't expect it. And let me say something. His big ass. To hang down from that thing, right?
Okay, hold on.
So now let's go to that conversation.
Hold on.
So people are immediately on Instagram and Twitter were saying like, okay, 50 looking more like $1.25,
and like a whole ass dollar out here.
Like all of these things. I looked at him. 50, he still looks great.
Yeah. Better than
50 definitely looks a little bigger than we remember him.
Yeah.
But 50 is actually pretty close to 50.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if I look like that at 50...
That was my thought. It was like a fleeting thought. It came and then it went.
Right.
And then I go on Instagram and that's just what people are labeling it at like for what it is. And I was like, wow,
Chunky.
They're really out here body shaming my man. But then I saw the video before we saw the transition of 50 walking over to his spot, putting his arms up.
Wait, why did you waddle, by the way? You just don't do that.
Fair. You know, I'm fucking my own argument.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That was me walking with authority because I got big arms. I'm 50.
All right. Continue.
So he walks over and then he pulls himself up.
Yeah.
And hangs himself upside down. He was not placed there. He didn't we saw it happen and he did it just like this. Like he walked over just like so nonchalant. I know.
Let's go. Talk about it.
I feel like none of us in this room can do it.
No.
So I
like upside down. No, I could do like I could probably do like 10 pull-ups.
Pull up
I could probably
upside
do,
down.
But upside down. Nah.
I couldn't do one pull-up. I couldn't jump up to the bar.
So I saw that and I'm like, we're just seeing 50 age gracefully, still being able to do that shit. And I know he was propped up for the music video.
For sure.
We know he was not propped up for this halftime
exactly.
show.
That's more impressive right now.
Yeah.
At that age, at that weight,
right?
Like, I say at that weight because
no, but like for real,
the heavier you get, the harder it is to do all of that stuff. So like I remember watching that video as a kid though. Like
that music video was fire.
I was like, yo, I'm trying to lift weights like 50. Like back then, I was trying to like do all my little push-ups and it never happened.
I never wanted to be in a club more. I was like 13, never seen a club before, but I wanted to be in that club. I wanted to be with a bottle full of bub.
I didn't even know what that is.
I didn't know what bub was, but I want to drink it.
But exactly.
I didn't know it just meant bubbly.
Right.
But and then, we saw Exhibit in the cut and he was rolling the weed up in the corner. I was like, what a time.
I didn't even realize that when I was 12. But
I looked back and then I saw like Game was in there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Game was watching this from the comfort of his own home. Yeah. So sad. This guy felt like he had to say a speech in front of his friends and family and plus ones that
he really wanted to be in there.
No, he said, I could have been there, but I'm here. So just remember, I could have been there, but guess where I am? Here. Wouldn't you guys want to be here at this party, right? Nah. That's literally what he said. You can find it somewhere. It's basically what he said.
That ain't it.
So, that happened. And then we saw Kendrick. Yes. No, wait, no. Was it before Kendrick was Mary? Or was it Kendrick Mary?
No,
Mary dropped.
Mary first.
And then she dropped to the ground.
Yes.
There's no more drama. So
So let's talk about Mary. She looked great. She looked really good. She looked really good.
Always.
Her set was awesome.
Yep.
I don't think any of it was live, was it? Like she didn't sing.
Mary was singing.
No, Mary was singing.
But, okay, I just want to make sure because you were watching it.
I was making. You already know.
Yeah.
Critical eyes were on it.
Yeah.
I was making a distinct difference between her and some other people.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who were not singing live. And
yes.
Who were not dancing. And they're not half her age.
Right.
And this woman is double what she was back when she was doing it, and she was doing full choreo and singing.
Yep. So she was killing it. And then Andy's coming.
I cannot.
Andy came through and her cover was not blown.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, that's just. So then after Andy came through, Kendrick popped up.
Hold on, can we talk about? Can we talk about the kneel?
Yeah.
Well, Kendrick came.
Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna get there because that was
Oh, we're going to order. All
It was
right.
Mary.
Yeah,
Yes.
my
And
bad.
then it was Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Andy came through, and then
No, it wasn't.
No,
It was Mary, and then it was
Kendrick
and then they came
back.
back to Dre.
Yeah.
Who was with
I know,
Eminem,
I know.
And Andy was
And on the drums, yeah.
oh, that's when she passed out.
No, she passed out when her set was done.
The first time we saw her, right?
Yeah. It was No More Drama.
She
End of No
passed
More
out.
Drama.
Okay.
She
I
dropped
know
on the
she-
ground.
Dramatic splash.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she performed her set, Andy's coming, she falls, and then
Yeah.
Kendrick pops up. That's what I was saying. That's correct, right? Andy's the
Andy's,
kid in Toy Story, and anytime
yeah.
he came into the room, all the
And all the
toys would
toys
just
played
fall.
dead.
Who'd you think Andy was?
Anderson Paak.
Who was on the drums.
no.
Andy Pack? I like that.
Oddly enough, that does work.
That's funny.
No, I know they
like
both
that.
work.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait,
Yeah.
where are we going?
Talking about? He came later. But wait, Patrick's behind you doing the drums with me too, so I'm.
Because I got confused. Because I'm like, I
Wait,
thought
why were you?
Because
You didn't think I was talking about Toy Story?
I did. But
Okay.
oh man, welcome to the podcast.
Hit different.
Okay, Shaq, I knew.
Thank you. I knew somebody
No,
died
I
and
was
got
with
it,
you,
so.
and then she started, and then I was with her. So I'm rocking with y'all. Rock with everyone. Let's
Anyways,
go.
Andy popped up. She passed out or
Yeah.
fell out or like gracefully
Fell out.
tumbled.
She
and
dropped.
then
Yeah.
we saw Kendrick.
This is a very common ballroom New York, drag queen thing that they do. They do the splat. Okay, she is a New York girl that grew up in New York.
Right.
From the 70s.
Yeah.
She.
Okay, let me stand corrected. So she did a very common
Pose.
drag splat.
Sure.
She did the drag splat.
Drag splat. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right.
No, yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, after she did the New York drag splat, Kendrick comes out, and I love the way that Kendrick comes through. Kendrick looked great.
I don't even remember what he looked like, but sure.
Kendrick looked great.
He did.
I mean,
don't
it's
remember?
Kendrick. I don't really pay attention to
He
like
did.
his set was dope.
There's a movie that he's referencing that I feel like it
Roots.
might be a Spike Lee movie or something.
Who are you talking about?
Where all the men are like they're soldiers and they're wearing all
Yes.
black. And
Yeah,
they're
no,
wearing
you're
long
right,
hair.
you're right, you're right.
And I can't think of.
I can't think of the movie either.
right now, but that's what he's.
So there's our boy Kendrick. He's
Kendrick.
all black. I love the shades.
Would you wear that fit? Or why is
I would
LeBron
wear
next to
that.
him?
Absolutely.
Yes, I would wear both fits. We're
I
not
see
talking
you
about
more
LeBron yet.
LeBron fit.
I
but,
love
like,
the LeBron fit. That's like a day party outfit. I love
Sure.
it. But Kendrick's fit,
That looks like the funeral.
funeral, wedding, fucking
You should put a wedding
Super Bowl
all black?
halftime show.
Date
Go to-
night.
He looks like a general.
Go to the
He looks
liquor
like a-
store in Stage 2, Ontario. I just need to go to the liquor store, and I don't have options.
Word, I'm going to No Frills.
I'm going to No
wearing
Frills.
this.
I'm gonna
This
wear
is
that.
clean.
This is what's clean. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I had.
it's a fire fit.
Like
he looks like the man in charge,
His beard is connecting. He's getting to his final level. He's getting to his final stage, and he killed it.
He did.
The
as
choreo
always.
was crazy around Kendrick.
Yeah.
He had a lot of, it looked like it was like a bunch of black men around him.
Yeah. The soldiers. I
The
loved
soldier,
it.
yeah.
I loved that. Like I knew Kendrick was gonna bring it with the
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like thick men, skinny
Yes.
men, short men, tall men.
Older looking men. I don't
thick
know how
men,
old
thick
some of
men,
these guys.
chunky
were.
men, curvy.
Yes, thick
No,
men,
they-
chunky men, and
yeah,
curvy
yeah.
men. Yes,
Alright.
we're all involved.
And they were all cutting up.
Yep.
Yeah. I love
So
that.
they did their thing. That was awesome. We love to see Kendrick.
Yeah.
I think we were like, I was being very hopeful that we might hear something new, but then again, this is the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
There's like 7 minutes for 18 artists to do their thing.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get anything new.
Nah.
Goes over to Slim Shady.
Mm.
He comes through with the hoodie and the fucking Michael Jordan hat and the weird beard.
Yeah. So
Kills it, does his thing. I don't know.
He killed it. He
killed
killed
it.
it.
But like
He killed
it's like I always like. It's just so weird to try and consume somebody who I loved so much as a teenager, and it's just so hard to enjoy any of his music anymore.
Really?
I can't listen to Lose Yourself. I can't listen to anything. Maybe nothing.
So I was
don't
at
think so.
a Super Bowl party watching this, and like when that Lose Yourself came on, I'm in a room with, mind you, I'm like the youngest person in that room. So the guys in the room are like probably mid-30s, pushing 40s.
Spaghetti
and they
on
were
everybody's
like-
sweater.
That they were going off to Lose Yourself, bro. They're like, this is my song. Like, we're talking black men, white men. Like, they were going off to Lose Yourself. I'm like, I must have been too young because
I
knew it was
when
a
it
moment,
came out.
but
I
like,
loved it.
I didn't realize it was that big.
No.
When I was at the time when I was a little kid or teenager, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I knew all the words. Like it was one of those for me. But like after high school, I can't recall a time where I ever can say that I intentionally listened to an Eminem song. And I think we've talked about this on the blog because he's released music since. And I keep saying like it's kind of really sad that it's somebody who I can't dispute is not one of the greatest artists ever.
For sure.
But he's just so hard to digest.
You know what it is? He peaked. He peaked back then. And like he peaked early in his career. Imagine being like 2 years in and you peak in your like
but like I can still like listen to like I can listen to like anybody that peaked back then that is not anything now. Like I don't know. I'm blanking.
I know. I was
on
trying
that
to think of a
example.
name, but I'm like I can't.
But like
think.
there are people that have peaked, but I can go back to their music. Bone Crusher, I don't know. Fuck, that guy had Never Scared. That was a great
That's
song.
true. I can always listen to you.
That's still I can play that right now, and I might lose my shit.
That he was performing with Snoop, Dre.
Yeah, word exactly. You know what? That's a great point.
That's
Snoop
fair.
and Dre have both peaked.
Still bang their
They
own
peaked
shit.
in the late '90s, early 2000s, if that, like 2001. After that, they've just kind of like Dre's maintained his relevance, obviously, because he's one of the greatest producers ever, and he's still kind of kept his relevance probably through that. Not so much as an artist, and I don't think he was ever really highly regarded as a rapper. I don't think nobody will have anything bad to say about him as a rapper. They just won't really have
it's not his
anything raving
strongest
to say.
thing. Nah, he's
like
a
we all
producer.
know that Still Dre was written by Jay-Z.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Eminem came out, did his thing, had the audience or the crowd of hoodie people losing themselves.
Don't say hoodie people, because then it's like
Sounds like a clan thing, huh?
Yeah, it does. It does sound like very clannish. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyways, so those people showed up and they did their thing, and then I believe Dre goes back to the piano.
Yes.
And then he does.
So hold on. At that moment when Dre's walking to the
okay.
piano, our boy decides to pay homage to Kaepernick and take it.
Did he ever say anything after that? Like, is that really what happened, or was it just his epic emo pose?
No, he was. So
I wasn't sure.
So
it
that's
could
the thing.
Be that.
Live, I was like, all right, I don't,
Live, that's
I don't
what I
know
thought
what
it
this
was.
right? I didn't really notice it too much. I was like, okay, whatever. And then it was afterwards when all the social media stuff happens, and the day after, all the shows are talking about it. Apparently, he told the NFL that
I'll be there, but I gotta kneel.
he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. They're like, no, don't do it. He's like, okay, so I'm gonna do it anyways. And yeah,
He's Eminem. Who do they think they're talking to?
exactly.
The
So,
FCC can't let him be.
let me be me on MTV,
That's not the line, is it?
isn't it? Something like that. I don't know,
But
tried
whatever.
it.
We tried.
So
That's why I don't rap.
so he kneeled. Yeah, it threw me off because he was more like clutching his head.
right? It was like a
It was
weird.
like a crazy clutch.
It was like
And
are
I
we
was
taking
like-
a cap off? What do we?
Oh, he was doing a nod to Kaepernick with his cap.
Oh, the cap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the fist he wanted to be clear.
Kaepernick,
'Cause that's
fist.
what they did.
Okay.
He
Yo.
kept doing that, and he was like rocking, but he kept holding
Yeah.
it. And I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
He held it for a minute. I thought he was gonna scurry away for because it was somebody else. Yo.
Okay. Third eye is
Secret
open.
unlocked.
Jeez.
Let's go. Yeah, we solved that crime. So yeah, he did that, and then everybody else came, or no, Dre came out, did the piano. I can't remember what song he performed before he did before he did the Still Dre. I think he did a Tupac song,
He did. California Love.
California Love. Yeah.
Which I called. I knew they were gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean it's.
But
Cali.
I was thinking like, I really wanted the hologram.
Everybody thought hologram Pac was gonna be there.
Yeah.
I thought so too. They said special guest, and I'm like hologram Pac is there.
I did not think of 50 Cent as.
I don't know why.
special guest.
Yeah, it's like such low hanging fruit. But
that
when I
was
saw him, like I was.
That was easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah,
solid.
It was a very solid performance by everybody. Everybody had a good time. LeBron, I love seeing have a good time. Like, if there's one superstar that I love watching have a great time, it's LeBron James.
Hold on, was he rapping the lyrics that he didn't know?
Apparently, this was the first time he knew all the lyrics.
Jeez.
This is from 2003. This is when he came
This
into
is
the
his
league.
era.
Like, this
You're
is
right.
his shit.
You're right.
He was gone off the Casamigos or whatever drink that he owns. The tequila he has, it's not Casamigos, it's Clooney.
No.
He has his own.
Yeah.
He had a section full of like the most ridiculous collection of famous people. It was like him and like 2 Chainz and Damson Idris and Daniel Kaluuya and
That squad
and
was
Kevin
crazy.
Hart and
Bobby Shmurda?
Bobby Shmurda,
who's
and
now part of their like dark skin collective.
the dark skin color.
Whatever they're called. They called themselves something I don't even know. Which makes me feel like we gotta come up with a name for something since we light skin apparently.
Woo, acceptance.
No.
I think it's like I think it's
What?
it might be more of like a bald and bearded gang.
Bald
or
and
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, Bald and the Beautiful. I don't know,
Bald,
what
bearded,
come
and
with-
beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Triple B's.
Hey, jeez.
Bald, bearded, and beautiful.
Let's go. But nah, I've seen like the amount of celebrities at that game were crazy. Do you take that in?
The amount of celebrities?
Celebrities at that. I've never like I watch the Super Bowl every year. I watch other sporting events. I've never seen that many famous people.
I saw a funny joke because I saw Kanye finally with his kids,
Oh man.
and he was wearing his mask and he's sitting there watching it, and somebody was like, "Ain't no way Kanye spent $50,000 to watch a Super Bowl through this cheese
Yeah,
bread
I saw
grater
that with
ass
like
view."
these little speckles.
It must be more visible than we think. I don't know.
Man,
He's
it's
a billionaire.
So
the
stupid.
technology might be different.
It's poor kids. Poor North.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah.
Good Super Bowl. I enjoyed it. If I could go back to LeBron for a second,
All right.
I think I have the clip here queued up. But he's been known to be like I feel like he's very elusive and amazing at curving women groupies.
Okay.
I've seen it multiple times. The first time I saw it might have been Summer 16.
Hey, Summer 16 was a wild
Summer 16 Caravana. He was at Cabana.
Cabana, the day party.
The day party. I don't have the clip, but I'll speak to it right now anyways because we're mainly a podcast that is audible.
There you go.
He's hanging over the balcony with his mandem.
Hold on, describe it. We gotta paint the picture though, because
Okay,
like
you're
for
right,
those who
you're
haven't
right,
been in
you're right.
Cabana,
So
like,
Cabana, you walk into the place and it's
Yeah.
like a bunch of different like Cabana areas where people can purchase booth and bottle service. There's like a pool area where like you can also like pay to be in there. It's like really fucking douchey.
It's stupid.
Their music typically is like uns garbage, and their clientele is like the douchebaggiest of the douchebags. I'm so sorry if anybody is offended, but like you know
that's my
the vibes
spot.
even if it's not you.
right.
But there are certain times like Caravana or what's it called?
Soak or Die?
Soak or Die,
Whew.
where they'll take over this
Shout out to
whole
Dr. J.
beautiful venue
Yeah.
and actually play some palatable music.
Yes.
At this moment, LeBron James was there for the LeBron James party.
That's what it was. I think it was like
Thursday,
James
Caravana
party, yeah.
weekend, I believe Summer 16.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but this circulated the internet. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And there's like a upper deck level.
where you could see everyone, all the peasants.
And as a king, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
He's hanging over the balcony or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And he's just having a good time. March Madness is playing,
Yep.
and he's trying to mouth all the words and keep up. And some lady comes
go.
through
That's
trying
right,
to get the man's attention. LeBron, without even looking at this woman, he to this day has no idea what she looks like. I'm sure. He feels this.
Yeah.
The tap tap tap, and he just like points at his homie like this.
So go deal with that.
As he's like rapping the lyrics, he just points over there and continues his thing. Beautiful. I saw that. But he did some crazy shit. You never saw this on the internet?
No,
yet?
no, I'm gonna take note of that
Okay,
one.
hold on. Let me find this one.
That's crazy.
It's
It's
literally
wild while you pull it up. I've always thought of that. I'm like, out of all the NBA players, the rappers, like, this is a man you've never heard a story about.
super
with,
clean. He's
like,
trying to stay
yeah.
squeaky clean. So here you go.
And I
I don't
respect
know if
that.
he's doing anything. You can't prove it.
Exactly.
That's what they.
So here it is. Here it is. He goes down the up escalator, and these girls follow him, not knowing it, and they're trapped.
Dumbasses.
It's because they were like, let's go to the strip club.
Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
No.
LeBron went down the up escalator.
That's hard to do.
Amazing.
By the way, that's really hard to do.
That's like Hall of Fame curving.
I love it.
Like I fucking
love it.
I'm
I'm taking notes.
You better.
I'm taking notes.
Well, Coco told me immediately you better be taking notes and curving them just like that. And I'm like, I am. I want to do that.
I want to do that.
That is the coolest way to curve anybody I've ever seen. And if there's any joy that I can get from curving,
Yeah.
I will get it.
Of course. Of course. Of course. That's amazing. I had no idea about that story. I remember I had people who were there at that party, actually.
Yeah.
At Cabana. I was supposed to be there. I didn't make it.
What happened? Blue and yellow flow?
It got in the way. The way my funds were set up back in 2016.
Man, I miss BBM because that was your status, and that's how I knew you was at work. He changed his status to blue and yellow flow. I'm like, oh shit, Patrick's at IKEA.
Yo, man, get out of here. But nah, it was a day party. Like, that's a hard shift to get away with. Like, how am I supposed to give away that money?
It's Thursday. You're like, I've already committed to the rest of the weekend.
Exactly,
I can't go to Thursday.
Exactly. But now I know you plan in advance. You book it off from now.
Yeah.
So anyone listening, Carabana is happening this year. Book off that week.
Yeah. So speaking of that, we are outside.
Woo!
We are
outside, baby.
The city's on notice. I'm putting gunshots.
T-Dog back.
As of March 1st,
Jeez.
the province is fucking open. Like you can go to a Raptors game at 100% capacity.
Boom. You can be sweating and breathing on people beside you again. Like,
you can go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
If you didn't get your 1-2 jab.
Or 3.
Or 3.
Or 4, whatever. Yeah.
Are there people doing 4 jabs?
People doing 4 jabs, bro.
Wait, what? No, for real? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
People getting 4 boosters.
Yeah. Well, there'd be 2
2
boosters.
boosters, so
4 shots in total. Yeah, man. But yo, you don't even have to now, because now they're getting rid of the passports. All of that, bro. All of that. It doesn't matter anymore.
You know what's fucked who we gotta thank?
Doug Ford?
No.
Truckers.
You gotta thank
The mother truckers.
mother trucking white people, man. Nothing moves until the whites say it's time to move.
Damn, you right though.
They had enough.
They did.
The whites had enough. So goddamn it, the government said you've had enough.
Yeah. I mean, Ford literally came out
Doug's
and
like,
said,
what are we doing? You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick. Just go back to and we're like, wait, what? So
Get your
that's what I
Timbits.
thought, kind of a little bit.
yeah. We all said it. But hey, we're here now. We're open. We outside. We can go. We can do. You can roam freely. Well, somewhat. And we good. So where you hitting up? What's open?
So we talked about this. We want to go to I want to go to a club. I haven't been outside. I haven't even taken Coco outside in Toronto.
She don't even
Like
know
for
outside
real.
like
Like
that.
we had a night out in Toronto for real.
Yeah, we've had night out. Don't do that. Last summer it was open.
Last summer was open.
And we were downtown living our best life all summer, and we went and did a lot of things.
Shout out to Cherry Beach. Yeah.
Sugar Beach.
Sugar Beach.
But we were like physically outside though. Like we weren't allowed to be outside.
But now you can be
You know what I
inside,
mean?
outside.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can go like a nightclub or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never been inside.
That's what I'm saying.
You can bubble freely. You can
That.
No.
Yeah. You can bubble freely. You can like everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Pop bubble. Grind.
What do you guys call it?
What do they? I don't know.
Bum rushing or fucking?
Did you say bum rushing?
Oh, you know what they call it? Dutty whining. They call
But not everything's dutty whining.
No, everything Caribbean is dutty whining.
But
in
dutty
America.
wine is a specific dance.
It's usually conducted by a female.
Female, yeah.
Like 99% of the time.
Yeah. I mean, things have changed in recent years. But
True,
yeah,
so that's
it's like-
probably dropped to about 90,
90,
but like
but yeah.
it usually ends with weave on the floor.
It's facts. Facts. There's a hairpiece, there's a weave. Yeah.
When I was 16, I used to see mad casualties on the floor.
Oh, I'm
Crazy.
telling you, that Indian Remy, yeah.
Dutty wine.
Dutty-
You're-
the whole head
Somebody
is-
fighting when you in LA, you see hair on the floor. It's like, oh, who got like that?
No, over here, you just
Let
like
me-
rotate your neck too fast.
Let me paint you the picture. So you stay at the club until like the lights come on. When the lights come on, you look on the floor. You're seeing
Nasty.
mad pieces of hair.
Yeah.
Shout out to Time Nightclub. That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was teaching her like the palance and like
Ooh, yeah.
How-
That's that.
how the palance is basically the Trini swag surf.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a soca swag surf.
But yo, I can't wait to like get outside, like in a club.
Yeah, I actually want to put a call to action out there for any of you club goers, people that are still on demon time that might have been going out when you weren't supposed to. Hit my DM. I'd like to go out with you probably.
Hit mine too. Just hit the pod DM. Let's go.
I want to know what's popping. I don't know where to go. I'm washed.
Facts. I'm booed up, wifed up.
I've been in
married up.
LA, man.
Yeah.
I know where to go there.
I mean, I've been here and I still don't know. So if you know, hit us up. Let us know where to go.
I did go out the other day. I told you.
Yeah. Talk about this. Let's
So
go. Where'd you
Saturday went to one of my childhood best friend's birthday parties.
go? Okay.
He invited us and like to paint the picture of our relationship. this is my guy. I've known this guy since I was 2 or 3 or something like that.
One.
Like as long as I've had a memory, like Kyle was the guy. Like he was my best friend.
Okay, shout out to Kyle.
So like yeah, we're the same age. Our parents were really close. We grew up together, and like you know, as you grow older, you kind of grow apart because different interests, different whatever. Like life happens.
Yeah.
But we always stay in touch. He hit me up, especially since I've been back. We were trying to link up, and then he's like, "Yo, come to my birthday party." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I don't know what to expect because I don't know Kyle's friends.
You just know Kyle.
I know Kyle, and then the funny thing is I'm in my head, and actually not even just in my head, to Coco and everybody. I'm like, "Yo, I kind of want to go," and part of the excitement is I have no idea what to expect. This can be very interesting.
An awesome night. Or, yeah.
So he actually texted me that afternoon saying like, "LOL, don't mind like the people" type vibes. So I was like, "Oh, what? Okay, level setting. I love it."
Spicy.
I was like, "Don't worry, I came to see you."
Yeah.
We show up and like there was a lot of like, not that everybody was like young, but like it was people that are in their like mid-20s.
Okay.
And I forgot that his younger brother, who also lives with him, it's also his birthday. He like turned 25 or something like that. So it was like a mixed bag of people, 90% his people.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
Man, I felt like it was a very interesting collection of people.
What kind of people were there?
The way Coco describes the women that were there was very like.
It sounds like a speaker's corner. I feel like she got to come to the
Stepford
mic, yo. You got to come to the mic for this one.
Well, I saw it. She put it out, and I agreed. I was like, "Well, this is crazy. I never noticed it. Sorry, don't look at me like that."
No one's gonna hear this. It's fine. Don't worry.
I'll delete it. It's fine.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I'm just saying. You really want me to say that's so not nice.
Oh no, you don't have to dig deeper into that. But like it was just a bunch of women that all looked the exact same.
Exact same.
Like
they were like the jeans with
they were
exactly the same.
variants of the same shit, kind of.
Like
oh shit, they're variants.
Like the same like wave in their hair, the same color hair, the same length hair, the same top, the same bottom, the same shoe or sock because they weren't wearing their shoes. The same lip filler, the same makeup, the same eyelashes, like the same everything. I'm not even being dramatic.
And I said that's what the
it's a cult.
Suburban.
They were all super sweet.
Younger.
Really
yeah, no, it's true. I was just about to say, like when you step,
nice.
Like when you click up like that, it sometimes ends up like that.
Yeah. If you go to any suburban mall, you will see that same look probably.
But yeah, I just felt like I got there and we like to pre-drink before we go somewhere because you got to level set.
Of course,
like, I don't want to expect to like never want to expect to get drunk off of you.
Exactly.
I always bring shit.
Yeah.
And then I also don't expect to like. I don't want to show up there cold, like especially if I don't know nobody.
Exactly. You need someone to take the edge off. You need someone to get you a little. Yeah.
You know, happily I went there with Coco, so it was like it was us.
Yeah.
And I was really fucking. I was there. I was drunk, but like, to me, I was like, I don't know how long I could really last here.
That's true. You're getting older now.
We did 2.5.
Okay.
Probably about 2.5.
That's solid.
Coco's idea. This was her idea.
Okay.
We went to McDonald's.
Before or after?
After.
Okay.
Way back. It was the first time we ever. When have we ever done that?
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Never. Her head is buried. I love this.
I haven't done this in forever.
What'd you get?
So I was like, what did we get? We got the spicy habanero McChicken combos and a couple apple pies.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
After the alcohol.
Well, it just didn't end well. Like we didn't feel well.
That's not gonna end well.
It was a bad idea.
Oh, rookie mistake. You're not a rookie. It's because you've been out the game. You didn't know.
I'm just open to it. She's like, oh, just add it as a stop on the way home. I'm like, oh, why not?
Oh man.
I'm in the back of the car or the Uber. I'm like, yo, you want some, bro? He's like, nah. They always say nah.
Yo, how does that work? I've actually wanted to do that. I've never actually had to like. I couldn't remember.
So you just add it as a stop?
Yeah.
Be nice and let them know, like, oh, and I should have said this beforehand, but
Right.
he was on the phone anyways. Just say like, yo, just letting you know, the stop is at McDonald's. So we're gonna order something. Feel free if you want something, you want a coffee, a little snack, whatever. Let me know. That's cool.
True.
I think that's more than fair. I don't
Yo,
think
you
an
must
Uber
have a
driver's gonna be
mad
mad
high
at you.
Uber rating then, yo.
No, it's like 4 points.
Especially you have to stop before they even accept the ride. So like.
Exactly.
So they know.
Predetermined.
Like when they
Fair.
accept it, you see it. It's like there's already 2 stops.
They already know.
And now I'm
Got
getting
you.
in as a courtesy. I've done my part. I get before I'm getting in. I'm like, yo, let me know if you want something. Thank you so much for helping me out. There's a stop.
Got you.
know, whatever.
Yeah.
Got you.
And he's nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You gotta set it in life.
Yeah.
As long as you set the expectations and they are met, everybody's it's all kosher always.
Write that down, folks. But that's crazy that y'all like. So what happened to you after that, bro? Like
After that, we
McDonald's
wasn't
just-
feeling so great.
that was
we
it.
ate and we watched something on Netflix or some shit, probably Parks and Rec, because that's that shit, gang. And yeah, the next morning was a little slower.
Yeah, I could imagine. We told you about the night that we had, like our one time going out, I guess this year or last year. Boxing Day.
Oh
We went out
yeah.
Boxing Day and like, yeah, we were more so me. I was done the day after.
But you guys take turns.
Yeah, not willingly.
No?
It just sort of happens. It
Like
just
that,
sort of happens.
Oh shit, this is the 50 video, literally, of him pulling himself up. But yeah, you take turns. I feel like when we went out that one time, Brandon, and what was that stupid drink that Fireball?
Fireball would never ever. Yeah,
he,
I will never have
he
it
would
again.
keep on singing Happy Birthday and then like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea of taking turns on it, especially if one person's gonna be the driver. Or whatever.
100%.
Do you guys do the fuck it, let's Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta do the fuck it, let's
No,
Uber.
100%.
That's the one.
Well, that's the thing. So
That's
like,
the one.
okay, so she makes fun of me now, but like wherever we're going out, my mind is calculating like every step of the way. I'm like, okay, so if we gotta be there for this time, okay, we gotta leave
it's
here.
your
and then
job, man.
We gotta account for
It's your
okay, how
job.
are we getting back? What time are we
Our
getting
jobs
back?
are similar. I get it.
Yeah, it's like what time? Okay, so it's gonna take this one long time to get back. Yo, so that's where my mind's at. So I'm like, okay, if we do the Uber, plus or minus this cost, and like that's where my head's at. I'm like, what is it better if we drive and we take turns, or is this an Uber trip? And then it depends who is it. Is it
Who-
her
yeah,
friend?
what type of
is it my
company is it?
friend?
Oh,
Are they
true,
mutual
true.
friends? Are we both trying to get lit? And then that determines if it's Uber. If it's a both situation, it's a Uber all the way.
Okay, how about this? Coco and I are throwing a house party.
Uber.
That's a Uber.
Uber.
That's a Uber.
Yeah,
hands
okay,
down.
yeah, that's what I figured.
That's a Uber hands
I
down.
would actually get offended if
Yeah.
you guys were like, I'm literally sitting in Uber. Outrageous,
No.
do not drive.
Exactly,
I'm
exactly.
not
That's a
even driving.
mistake.
Yeah. Especially now, like, remember the early days without Uber? Like, it was more of a thought process. But now that you can literally have this thing on demand,
The early days before Uber, let me tell you, I got a cab
yeah,
like maybe less than 5 times in my life, maybe.
right.
I don't remember. Maybe just like going to the airport is all I can really think
Yeah.
of to get a cab. Even when I've been like stranded, which happened often, I have no idea how I would get home, but I figured that shit out.
Yeah, you were deep, bro.
Everywhere I was that wasn't home was cheap
Yeah.
because I didn't have a car and I had no Uber, and these smartphones were not smart yet.
Nope.
Uber showed up. I felt like I was running a scheme.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
like, yo, Patrick, yo,
How cheap it
everybody.
used to be?
First off, it was dumb cheap, and everything was a black car.
everything was.
And then,
that's the
on
service
top of
I
that,
remember, yep.
Not everybody had it yet, so if you were the first early adopter,
Yeah. Mad discount codes.
you get $20 off for every additional person you had.
Yep.
So I would just tell everybody in my class, people that I was friends with, people that I just met, and that shit would stack up. Because
Yeah.
now Uber doesn't even stack them. It's like
No.
$20 off of that ride. Then it's
Right.
$20 off of your next ride. Then
Right.
it's $20 off of that ride. No, I would have hundreds of dollars in Uber
Yeah.
ready to fucking go. Free rides everywhere.
So good. It was so good.
I loved Uber. Uber
Yeah.
everywhere. That song came out too, and I was like, yeah, I did that
Nobody
too.
knew, so you just looked like you were rich every time you pulled out.
Right? The first time I showed up, the black car,
Yo.
the black SUV.
Right?
The first time I did Uber was with Urbanology.
Oh, yes.
With Urbanology
Yes.
when we were in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and we were like we'd go from the hotel to like the venues or whatever, and Adrian, shout out to
Yup,
Adrian.
shout out to Adrian.
This guy would be like, yo, hold on. Let me call an Uber thing. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yo, he did this to me too, yeah.
I hop in the back of a car with like a chauffeur with probably gloves on and shit and dressed dapper as fuck.
They were back then.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you have an Escalade at your will?
Yep.
You're not even from Atlanta. This makes no sense. And I'd ask him questions. He's like, it's Uber. He didn't put me on. Like, he didn't tell me much. I figured that out later.
That's hilarious. Yo, the same thing happened to me. We were back here in the city, and he's telling me about, yo, Uber. We're at some event. This guy, we're at freaking Blue Jays Way in front. Uber shows up, black car. Guy gets out. Legit, gloves on. Not even a lie. I thought you were boosted.
Opens the door.
Opens the door.
Adrian hops out with a backpack on.
Yo, I'm wearing like, I don't even know what I was wearing back then, but like, yo, I walk in, the fit was nasty back then. So I walk in, yo, there's waters, like not even just like, not regular Aquafina or Dasani. I'm talking about like Fiji water, bro. Like the like proper like water in the back. I'm like, yo, this guy had mints. Like what? What kind of service is this?
That shit blew my mind.
They were rat mints, by the way, not just like
no, that would be nasty.
Yeah. But like now.
Well, now to get those types of like that doesn't even impress me, and you're actually gonna pay for those features.
Yeah.
What impresses me is when they got like neon lights and fucking TV screens
right?
and fucking they say smoke in the car, bro. Like,
all right, say less.
Yo, we hopped in LA. We were like coming back from like Venice Beach one time, and we got like this novelty blunt where it's like this wrapped in key, wrapped in. So we're like smoking it, waiting for the lift. Lift driver pops up, and I'm like, oh fuck, let me put this out. Coco's in the car, and she's like, "No, bring it in." I'm like, okay. So I literally relit it. She's like, "I don't smoke, but everybody in my family smokes, so it doesn't bother me." I was like,
"Hey,
this is
like my man smokes. He's like,
yeah."
Go for it.
I was like, all right, so just like smoking in the back on the way back home. That was amazing. 5 stars,
right?
And
definitely recommend.
Tip.
And tip. Man, those were the days.
You get in an Uber or Lyft and it's fucking filthy, and you don't even want to sit your nice outfit.
Sometimes they smell funny.
I've never.
Some smell funny.
They smell disgusting.
Some
a lot
like
of them.
Yeah,
like just no.
Some of them smell like, you know, when like, okay, it could be like you're at home, you're cooking some food, like good food, it smells with like flavors, food with flavors, and then you sit in the car with your same food cooked outfit for hours, and now your car stews in whatever you cooked, Sometimes that's what it smells like.
No, but if you driving people around, you got to get that detailed. You got to go in the car wash, get some air fresheners. Like, just open a window. That's your whole job, right? Yeah.
That's your whole space.
You can't be doing that.
Invite people in to, you know what I mean? Imagine you do a podcast here, and every time they come, it's filthy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Your set is filthy. That's like the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't do that.
I'm like, how am I paying you in the audacity of this system to ask me to tip you after this? And I just had to literally sit like this and use my core strength and not touch anything too much because I'm.
That's wild.
You gotta pull yourself up like 50 Cent. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy out here, man.
So Kanye, Donda 2.
Are you hearing about like what's happening with this Donda album?
So tell me a little bit more. I heard that he's releasing it on like a very particular platform.
Yeah, so he has this platform. I think it's called like STEM.
And that's his?
It's like a device, like a music device that he put out a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow. So I didn't know he owned it. Or I just thought it was like some particular...
I think he bought into... Yeah, I think he either owns it or he bought shares into whatever. But yeah, so it's only going to be released on this platform.
Right.
And it is $200 in cost for that device.
For the album?
For the device.
So you need a specific device to listen to.
Yeah, you can't go on Spotify, you can't get your Google Home or whatever. Like, nah, you need STEM.
Wow, that probably really prevents any kind of piracy.
Yeah.
So we're not going to hear Donda 2 until he says it's ready to go on the other shit. Because, like, let's be real.
Unless someone's going to record that, like, listen to it,
no, but it's not going to sound
the same.
You can't. Unless somebody steals the stems.
Yeah. Stem cells.
So, yeah, I saw that he already made $1.3 million in a day of just announcing this thing.
It's not, to me, that's kind of crazy, man. Because, like, when I first heard, I'm like, no one's going to do this. And then, silly me, forgot Kanye stands or they'll do whatever he says.
Yeah, I know. He's got them, and, like, if he's trying to stand for something, they'll stand for him.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's trying to take a stand for artists by taking full control of the music distribution and hoping to start a revolution in the music industry. So far, he sold 6,217 units and claims that he sold stem players faster than he sold shirts.
Okay, but he's not the first to do this though. Other artists have done this. Like rest in peace, Nip. Nip put out his album. What was it, $100 a piece?
That was like a good offering though. Didn't it get you like free tickets to shows?
Yeah, and other people have done like exclusive deals and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I hear you trying to stand up for artists, but I don't really buy Kanye. I really think this is an ego thing for him.
Like, Nip was doing that, and he consistently was doing that, and whatever he said he was doing it.
Right.
To prove it, Kanye did this many times.
Yeah.
He did this with Tidal.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember being pissed off because I paid my $40-something for a subscription because I wanted to bang his music, and I was being a loyal fan. And then literally a month later, it was on Apple Music, which I also pay for.
Exactly. Yep. I did the same thing.
He said he was never going to release it anywhere else, and then he did. And he's done this multiple times.
Yeah.
So my thing is, like, I'm here for the cause, but I'm not here for supporting you with the cause.
Exactly.
Because you've played me and taken money out of my pocket multiple times.
Yeah.
Billionaire.
Yeah. Right?
And you were a lie.
So I don't know much about this stem player, but it looks really interesting.
It kind of looks like a Google Home or Google.
I don't
Mini to
like
me,
it. Literally
visually.
splits the song into its stems, and I don't understand what that means for somebody that's going to be consuming the album.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like what is that going to do for me?
What's the audio experience going to be like?
Yeah, am I supposed to be able to like make music off of Donda songs? I don't understand.
I don't know
why.
And like, how am I like hearing the album? Am I going to hear different layers of the the songs? Like I don't know. What's the audio experience like? Like Apple
like
Music,
a
for
JBL.
example. Yeah, it does. Apple Music, for example, they have like Dolby audio in Apple Music now.
I'm just curious here. Let me just see what this video does. Does it do anything? Okay. I'm assuming that the quality is great. It's very small.
But how do
It's
we
in your
tell if
hand.
we're listening to a regular device?
Yeah. Oh,
So you can
it's
isolate.
That's cool, but like.
Okay, so you're almost like a DJ.
Let me stop this because YouTube's not even gonna let us play it.
Yeah, exactly.
But interesting.
I mean, I'm not paying $200 for it, but
I paid $200 for it if like this is like a Bluetooth speaker that allows me to do that with all songs.
well, that's it. Like all my music, my whole entire music catalog or whatever's coming out next. Like if it's just him, nah.
If I was a producer, I'd pay for it.
Yeah, and maybe that's what he
breaks
wants.
it
Like
down, and so I think it's more driven for like musicians.
it could be. I mean, we'll see. I know, to your point, I feel like this 2 weeks from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, it's gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be on Apple Music. Like, so what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's not
I'll
a man
wait.
of his word. He's already lied to us before about it. So, nah.
Yeah. I mean, you make a shit ton of money off of hype and saying something's going to be exclusively in one place.
Yeah.
I just know long term he's not going to make the most amount of money if he doesn't put it everywhere.
Exactly.
So he will put it everywhere, just not yet. And
Yeah.
guess what? I'm cool with waiting. I got a lot of music and a lot of content to consume.
Yeah.
So it's fine if I wait.
I mean,
6 months to hear Donda 2. I really don't care.
yeah, a lot.
The one wasn't leaving me wanting more anyway.
Yeah, I gotta go back to. Honestly, I want to go back to Donda 1, but yeah, when I listened to the first few times, I found like my one or two songs that I liked. The one with like Baby Keem, the one with 5EO. Yeah, that's about it. There was like the Guess Who's Going to Jail Tonight one that I kind of like a little bit.
Yeah, there were elements.
But
to
it's
the
just like,
album.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like
There's
elements. Sometimes
but
I don't really even like the full song. I'm
No.
just like, oh, that was a cool thing you did.
I feel like at this point in his career, I like him more as a producer than I do as a rapper or singer, whatever, as the actual lead vocal on a track.
So that's really funny that you say that.
Yeah.
And Segway King, me,
Hey.
will bring this to the new Kanye documentary that came out.
Okay, you saw it, right?
I
some
saw
of it.
like probably in the first half hour, 45 minutes of
Okay.
the first part. And a lot of the issues that he dealt with was the fact that he like people kept on labeling him as the producer.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hear him rap. He was walking in Rockefeller. He's walking into different places playing his music, and nobody really cares. They don't want to hear him do that. But everybody's just like, he's walking through the halls, and they're like, give me a beat.
Yeah.
I want a beat.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm not trying to do beats. Like, you know, and so it was just, it's really funny that you say that today in 2022, when that was like the biggest hurdle that he had to overcome to actually become the Kanye that we know.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I remember the early clips of Kanye. Like, I was on Kanye from like back then, and seeing those clips and hearing those stories of him telling how he had to stand on a table, I think at Rockefeller, and like
His
just
confidence is insane.
started rapping. But I think there's a reason why. Like, we're seeing it now.
Yeah.
You know, without those ghostwriters or the writers or whatever it is behind him, he's not a strong rapper, singer, whatever. Like,
So you feel like a lot of the stuff that we know and love was written elsewhere?
yeah, of course. Of course. He had help, and that's fine. That's fine. Not every, like, not every, but a lot of artists have songwriters and a team of writers that work with them. That's fine.
Yeah, Beyonce's a whole production.
Exactly. Trust.
She's a
Trust.
production in a human form.
Trust. Mary J. Blige, who we talked about earlier.
That's crazy. Belly writes for Beyonce. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, mad people write for that, right? So, I mean, it happens. I just think Kanye's got to realize, like, at some point, you need to realize your lane, and not just your lane, but your strengths. Like, you are a genius when it comes to production. Maybe focus on that and do less of, let me put my thing out there.
I think,
or find a way
so
to do it.
what was cool
versus
to
elevate.
hear on that in that documentary was that he didn't care about the industry. He didn't care about people saying this is not it. He's like, I could put out this album. This was College Dropout that he was referring to at the time. This is before he was even signed.
Yeah.
Like, I could put this album out, and it could actually be trash, and that's fine because I'll still eat. But I just know that because I have that luxury, why would I just say the same shit that everybody's saying? Why would I talk about killing a nigga when I'm not really about that? Why would, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, I feel that. I feel that.
I mean, to that point, so when you said, like, back in the day, like, I guess 01, 03, you were 50 Cent, you were G-Unit.
Absolutely.
I was Kanye West. I went the complete opposite because I'm like, yo, I could actually like
Relate
more to that than out here doing like selling drugs or beating up niggas. Like, that wasn't me.
You trying to say that I was selling drugs and beating up niggas?
I don't know.
At 13?
I don't know, man. I don't know what life was like in
Your
Richmond.
music was definitely that, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's more in a realistic frame of mind.
No, that's true.
Like Kanye was.
Yeah.
About like what he was actually seeing.
Exactly. And when he was talking about like working his retail job and like, you know, I was starting to work in retail, when he's talking about like, it was just regular stuff that I could relate to, you know what I mean?
It was the retail job thing that did it for you.
That was it for me. folding shirts at the Gap,
Like,
yeah.
oh, shit. Building furniture, same.
Yeah, same. But nah, like, it was definitely relatable content. And even like the Jesus Walks, like, I'd never heard that. I never heard someone like a commercial artist talk about Jesus on a track. I'm like, yo, that's fire. Like,
But
that's
you as a
wicked.
God-fearing man, is that why you were...
That's a sinister laugh right there.
Malik's like, oh, this getting good. You as a God-fearing man, is that what drew you close to Kanye more than anything?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was a big moment for me.
You're like, Jesus walked, and you're like, this is the shit that I like believe in, but it's also in the format that I like to consume. That's crazy.
Exactly. And it wasn't like, you know, people like to say, oh, like Christian rap is corny or this and that. And I'm like, this isn't Christian rap. This is just a man talking about his personal relationship. And like, I was like, yo, I could rock with that. You know what I mean? And like that whole College Dropout album for me, that spoke to me at like, I don't know how old I was. I'm probably like 13, 14, whatever.
No, not even. You're younger.
Yeah. So like that was a moment for me personally, and like that's why I have it on, you know, vinyl, and it's one of my favorite albums to this day. But like I just feel like that Kanye is not the Kanye we have today, and that's fine. Artists change, artists grow, whatever. But for me, it's like I can't really listen to him now anymore because it's just so far removed from that. And I just feel like he's kind of lost. I don't know if he's lost who he is, but to me, it just feels like it's not the same artist I fell in love with. So I just can't really rock with him like that. I'll watch the documentary, get to know more about him, but yeah, for me, it's like Kanye, stick to the beats. and don't.
Like, I don't disagree because that was my Donda take. I was like, I feel like if he produced it and then just had a medley of people, almost like a DJ Khaled-esque album, that would be crazy. I think that would be like one of the most amazing things ever. DJ Khaled would not have a space in this game anymore if he did that.
It's true.
But Kanye, being Kanye, you can't just have the producer Kanye without the artist Kanye.
For sure.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
And he's been that person, and he's been very confident forever.
Yeah.
In the situations where many people would have cowered, he had his chest out.
Yeah.
He left those offices, and he didn't give a fuck that nobody didn't want to hear his music.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a reaction towards it. He wasn't even like, "Ah, shit. Ah, damn. No, that's fucked up that she treated me." No, he was like, he'd walk into an office and they're playing like fucking Cameron or Sean Paul, and he's replacing their CDs. Like, I gotta play something for you, and he's playing All Falls Down. I think. All Falls Down is what he was playing, and he's sitting there. He's taking out his retainer, and he's like, and then he's just rapping to them, and they're looking at him like he's crazy.
Yeah. And look where it got him. I know, and
he did not care.
And look where it got him.
They were ignoring him.
Yeah, straight up ignoring him.
He was like, yo, and he was like on the desk in their face, and was like rapping hard in their face, and they were like paying attention.
He's like, "You're gonna listen to me." Was the energy?
And they still were like, "Yo, business as usual."
That's so.
People were, people
so
were like walking in and they're like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long." In the middle of Kanye just being like,
"That's mad, like disrespectful." By the way.
You know what I mean?
That would break someone's spirit, though. Like a normal person, that would
been
break
through
your
the
spirit.
shit that would have broke plenty.
Yeah,
and that's where I gotta really give it to him. He persevered and showed us that he was always right. I think that's all. And that's what this has showed me so far. And I didn't see the full thing because what I've heard from a lot of people is that they were very inspired in what they saw. And if there's anything I could say from what I saw so far is that he didn't care what anybody had to say about him. He didn't let what people had to say or think or feel about him affect who he knew he was. He's like, I'm Kanye and I make beats right now and I'm using this to catch your attention so that you can eventually hear the fact that I'm one of the greatest rappers. And I love that. It reminds me of us in this pod shit.
For sure, 100%.
And the way that we got to persevere.
For sure.
We got to work hard. We got to believe and know who we are.
Yeah.
Without even getting a lot of times getting the validation externally.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, and I think that a lot of creators and creatives can relate to something like that. And that's what I really fucked with so far in this documentary.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have to listen to it. And I feel like that's kind of the message I got from early Kanye. And maybe I've kind of lost that from him. I think he's probably still saying it, if I really think about it.
Yeah.
He's probably still saying that stuff in his songs now. It just doesn't resonate the same for me. But forget all of that. Inspirational. His come up, his story, his journey. It's mad inspirational, man. It just, you have to believe in yourself.
Patrick, I think you and I are the same in that we really had like a love and like affinity for him, and like he was like our favorite.
Yeah.
And then once like it went down, we were like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it hurt, and so you
did.
just like let it go, and then that's kind of it.
That's
and,
it.
You have some things that you say that make sense, but most of it is just like a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
But in watching the first 38, 39 minutes, however much we watched.
Yeah.
He's still Kanye. Like, he's still the same dude, and you kind of forget that because it's so far between and so much has happened in between. But, like, when you see him in 2004 or whatever, and nobody knows him like that, he's doing and acting exactly how he is doing and acting now. From a spiritual standpoint, from a confidence standpoint, from an arrogant standpoint.
Yeah.
Some of the shit they were saying in the doc was like, yo, Kanye ain't gonna give you nothing in his household. He ain't gonna give you something to drink. He ain't gonna let you smoke in here. He ain't gonna give you nothing but beats. That's it. He's like, this Kanye scooter. He gonna use a scooter, but he ain't gonna give you no beat. Nothing but some beats.
That's amazing. That's amazing. No, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
So speaking of thinking that you're the one.
Okay, let's see.
Trying to segue into it. I want to go
what you're doing.
to Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
I don't know this football person. Sorry,
Diggs.
this LA Ram.
No, he's a Buffalo Bill now. Used to be a Viking.
sorry, that's
Stefan
very
Diggs. He is a legend in the streets.
Okay, legend in the street or the domes?
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Is that where they play?
Oh,
Domes?
They play the Vikings play in the
Stadiums?
dome.
They play.
Yeah,
Shit! I
thought you knew. Okay.
So Stefan Diggs.
Also a hood name for head. So
Well, that's where I thought he was going
Dome,
to.
top, all that.
Sloppy top.
So apparently Stefan Diggs allegedly had 2 women. This is Valentine's Day. This is a Valentine's Day story. We have some Valentine's Day shit to get off.
Yes, sir.
Stefan Diggs allegedly had 2 women at the same hotel in 2 different rooms on Valentine's Day and ran the root tree on both separately throughout the night without dropping a pass. Who wrote that deserves a job somewhere.
Let's go. We hiring.
That's
Not
a
yet.
copywriter, if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
2 women, same hotel, Valentine's Day.
Man.
What excuse are you using to get out of the room for extended periods
Right?
of time? I
How
gotta
do you
get
swing
ice.
that?
Only buys you about 2 minutes.
How do you swing that? How
I gotta
do
get
you
ice.
swing that?
I'm gonna go get. I didn't get.
What do you-
My agent's downstairs and got a meeting with somebody. I'm trying to get this partnership, this sponsorship.
It's business.
Oh,
Business
God.
word.
Business.
Business word.
But like this Valentine's, so it's probably late night though.
No, but you know what? To Coco's point, if it's business and I make it seem important enough,
Business knows no hours.
and I'm not gonna give you all the details, and you know I'm a celebrity, I can say a lot of bullshit, and you're gonna be like, "Oh
true.
yeah, no worries, I'll be here for you.
That's
Just
true.
Handle your business. Ooh, I'm so attracted to this whole thing."
It's that
And
bag.
and he's just gone running game
Yeah.
without dropping that pass.
Damn. I mean, there's a reason why he was a leading receiver in the NFL. He don't drop balls.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We can do more, I think.
Yo, so crazy. There's a clip from a few years ago when he was on Minnesota Vikings. People going around the locker room like, name a teammate you would hate to date your sister. Every single player without fail said Stefan
No, I think I
Diggs.
saw that before.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And now it makes so much sense. He
Oh,
dog.
the chick on the right is an actress.
Oh yeah?
She has a baby with a football player. I don't
Oh,
know if it's him or
oh
not.
shit! Is that the girl from
ATL.
no.
A bunch of movies.
from No, it can't be. No,
Yeah,
she looks like
know
Forrest
you-
Whitaker wife and thing.
Oh,
Godfather.
Godfather
Harlem.
Harlem.
No, you tripping.
Thank
She's
you. I
younger
know.
than her.
Yeah, she looks younger. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I was about to say not Mamie.
But she was like an early 2000s like video vixen and like was in movies.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now, but she's pretty. No. But she was in the movie with ATL with Lauren London. She was the girl.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
She was
Yeah.
They got into a little beef at the party.
Damn, I didn't realize that was her. I didn't realize it was her.
You remember?
Yo, you know what I could think of? All when I saw the story, all that came to my mind was "Paranoid" by Ty Dolla $ign.
I got to the club. I know they know. Yo, that man's sweating in the club. Now I'm thinking about it.
Right?
It's like,
Oh,
oh
man.
shit! They both know about each other, and he just said, "This is what he looks like outwardly."
Yeah. But meanwhile, in his head, he's like, "Shit, how do?" Oh.
He's talking to his boy. He's like, "Huh? Yeah."
No, he's talking to his boy like, I'm paranoid.
I've been smoking. See, I was just doing the part before he said that he was smoking and zipping.
Oh man, it's wild, bro.
That sounds like a
crazy
lot
story.
of unnecessary stress
Right?
to have on yourself, and I think that's just like,
See, this is why you gotta be like Lou Will. You just got, like you said, life's about expectations. Just set the expectations and the ground rules from the jump.
I've been saying.
Let them know. Like,
I've never seen somebody within reason, somebody that is justfully
right.
upset when you've met their expectations. So, for example, you said Lou Williams.
Yeah.
2 girlfriends, same time.
I almost wore that shirt too.
There's
a Lou Will sweet
shirt
Lou.
that says 2 girlfriends, same time?
No, it's a sweet
That's
Lou.
a crazy
It's a sweet-
graphic.
Not pulling it back.
That's a sweet. That's a bad time. I missed the mark on that one. Let's go. Run it back.
So, what was I say? So, yeah, it's all about managing expectations.
Yeah.
If I'm Lou Williams, for example, I tell both girls, yo, you're my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. Meet my other girlfriend. Meet my other girlfriend. This is just what it is. We'll figure out if it works. Nobody's going to trip if they all agree to that's just what it is.
Right.
this is a situation where somebody can trip.
Someone's going to trip.
I just don't understand why you would want to put yourself in like
that's a lot of
in
stress.
That
that's a lot
kind
of stress,
situation. Unless like you're just really, I don't know.
It seems like a sitcom episode.
Is he doing it for the story? Is he trying to build a brand?
He might be. This just seems like something that Will would have pulled. You know what I mean? Or like some sitcom character where they're like trying to run back and forth between hotel rooms or like, you know what I mean? It's kind of wild.
Derwin Davis.
Oh,
it is.
Derwin.
Do you think
Ding dong.
Do you think he's trying to like brand himself for some like reality TV show, kind of like Flavor of Love? Maybe it's
hey, he's getting older. He's getting older for a football player. He might be thinking about that next career move. So you could be.
Maybe it's
something.
a show called She Digs Me.
Ooh, hold on! Don't give away the sauce. Don't give away the sauce.
Don't
give away the sauce.
Thank you.
Jeez.
I would watch it. I think he's just being messy. It's just being his messy self, and like if it comes to
that's
that,
just who he is.
I feel like he will for sure sign up for it. Exactly. If that's a byproduct, but I think he's just being his messy self, and he gets caught up and he doesn't care.
Nah.
Whatever.
Before you jump off of that, though, we were talking about Valentine's Day, right? Because it's happened on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you about something.
Oh, wait,
because I saw this a lot.
Oh, tell me more. Were you cheesed?
I'm just okay. You know, like the day of Valentine's Day, you know, you go on Instagram and you go on Facebook or whatever social media, and it's all the posts. It's my babe, happy Valentine's. Like, come on now. We get it. You love the person, but like, do you really just have to post? Like, they never post any other time of the year. But there's that Valentine's Day post with the flowers or whatever it may be. Why is that a thing? I feel like everyone feels like pressure to have to post.
Valentine's Day is like, you know when like artists like to drop their albums in maybe like Q2 and that's like a good time. Or like maybe no, it's actually Q1 because they like to get it ready, get it bubbling before summer starts,
right?
Which is Q2,
right?
I think Valentine's Day is Q1 for like relationships a lot of times. So it's the beginning of the rollout.
Got you.
That man that you might have only been seeing his like Rolex watch and his old fashioned for 8 months. Yeah. You'll finally see his face. I don't know. I think sometimes people feel like it might be just a lot of those like relationship goals type of things that you see, and you kind of want to attain to like experience that and actually share that and have people feel jealous for you and like. I don't know. It's a thing. And I don't know why Valentine's Day has to be the day because everybody does it.
Right.
And like on Valentine's Day, I'm not even saying it from a place of somebody who's like bitter.
Yeah.
Because I'm lovely. I'm in a very
happy
like,
I'm good. I'm good. My wife's right here. I'm good. It's just like, yo, why though?
But like I'm like,
it's corny, no?
I'm like, give me something more. Right? Do better.
Like,
your Instagram is not entertaining me right now.
Right. I always think it's cool if it's a random Tuesday and it feels like organic.
Those organic, lovely ones.
Damn, I just saw my wife leave today and she was lit. And like,
those are the ones I like, and I might even say something to you.
Exactly.
I am not commenting, or I'll like it because I'm not an asshole if I like y'all and whatever.
For sure.
But like some of it is just like I just find it funny when it's that exact scenario that I've identified, where it's like you see the pinky ring all year,
right. But you never see the face. You never see more than
you
just
see her
ring.
full picture of her meal when she goes on dinner dates with homie.
Yep.
And this is the first time you get to see the man, or sometimes.
Yeah.
You thought she was single this whole time. You thought he was single this whole time.
Yeah.
He was leaving hard eyes in all of your pictures, and this year,
there you go.
All of a sudden,
there she is.
That's his wife,
right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy. People be telling on themselves. On
Valentine's Day is funny for that reason.
A lot. When you just said that, I was like, oh shit, there were like 17
I am telling you
it's
that
it's wild, man. Like all these days, I'm like, yo. I get it. Like, y'all in love, cool, but you don't have to post. Like, I feel like some people just feel like they have to post on that day. Like,
so what I like, you know what I like to do? Or what I did last year, which I think I want to, like, continue to do?
Yeah.
Surprise Valentine's Day. That's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not even, like, there's not, like, a good enough, solid reason why I should be spending my money on that same day, stressed about finding a place to go that isn't packed or full, and things aren't jacked up. Now they got the Valentine's Day menu.
They got the
now
prefix menu that's jacked
like,
up. It's the same thing. That white chocolate brownie. Yeah, it's gonna cost cheaper tomorrow.
White chocolate brownie. What was that, Moxie's?
Yeah, Moxie's. Yeah. I didn't want to say the name.
That's exactly what he said when we went. He's like, y'all have the white chocolate. Like, nah. But yeah, it's just straight up consumerism and just conditioning.
Yeah.
We're conditioned enough. There's a lot of things that I'm willing to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like Christmas, I'm gonna do it.
The Christmas post? Or you mean like
no, not the Christmas post. I'm talking about like buying into the holiday.
For sure.
I've been doing it. I'll do it within reason now because everybody's got what they need. So I'm not gonna anyways, but like Valentine's Day is like on the day. Yeah. Hard. I don't get it. Yeah. Even from a standpoint of me when I was a kid, teenager and kid, I thought it was weird because it went from, and I think in my earliest years, Valentine's Day was about finding your one Valentine and like saying, yo, you're my Valentine, can you be my Valentine? Then in the mid-90s, or the late 90s, sorry, it turned to like everybody's your Valentine, okay? You gotta write a bunch of cards and give it to everybody. Right. Guys, girls, doesn't fucking matter. Give it to everybody. Yeah. Now I'm like, well, why? None of it's special.
That's true. It don't matter.
I remember the only thing I got amped for when I was a kid in the Valentine's Day card is when people had like the Batman themed ones. I was like, shit, I got a Batman picture.
I just wanted the candy. I'm not even front. I didn't even read the card. Too. I just wanted the chocolate and the candy. Yeah. I was like, cool. Yeah. So ripped that card. Oh, give me that chocolate. But yeah, man, it was just like bugging me this week. I'm like, yo, I'm scrolling. This is why I don't even go on IG that much anymore though, because it's like I scroll through. I'm like, people are really just post. Like, why are we posting things? Are we posting it because like we really want people to see? We're sharing like vulnerable moments about us. We're sharing real moments about us, or is it just, hey, look at me, look at me?
Trust me, I have an existential crisis every time I'm about to post something. Yeah, I'm like, do I want them to see this? Do I feel like a douchebag posting this? Yeah. Like, what is the message? Is there a message?
Is there
in
a message?
Picture?
Exactly. Like,
if I'm thinking too hard about the caption, I won't even do it. Yeah. Like, it's got to be like caption, picture, boom. That's like, I could have the picture forever. That's fine. But if it's not like a natural, like, oh, I feel like posting on something on Instagram, I find the picture, I put together the caption, and I post it. If I don't do that, I don't post it. It's hard. I just don't like anything to be contrived.
And that's it. And that's what I feel like. I'm like, so I don't want people to take this as like I'm bashing Instagram or bashing Valentine's Day or posting, but it's like,
bash them all.
Dude, if it's genuine, cool. But don't feel obligated to have to do it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying don't post.
Do what you want.
And don't feel lovey on Valentine's Day because this is just my experience. Yeah. Your relationship might have some serious memories associated with Valentine's Day. You might just like have a whole different opinion about what Valentine's Day is to you. Maybe it's just like the reason that makes you feel like you should do more that day for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah.
But just don't feel obligated to have to like, subscribe to these norms. You know what I mean? Like,
so you said you had something in there about like the date.
Yeah. So I heard this. I can't remember where I heard this. I heard this somewhere else earlier in the week, or today maybe. And there was a situation where this guy went on a date with his wife or whatever. I think it was a partner, and they're out with her stepson or stepdaughter. Yeah. And he basically was like, oh, like you're paying the bill. Like it's your turn. Like you pay the bill. So they went out for a date night. Stepdaughter's there, and he left it for his wife to handle the bill. And it turned into a thing. I know I'm leaving out some details. I caught bits and pieces of it.
So wait, is it wife, stepdaughter, stepfather?
Yeah.
All on a.
And he's arguing like you should pay the bill this time.
Yeah.
What does it make a difference?
Yeah. So and that's the thing. I'm like, does it make a difference? Like this turned into a big thing because the wife ended up posting it on some like blog and just saying like,
well, that's.
So if you're a couple, if you're a spouse, if you're married, your money's like joint.
So
in my eyes.
yeah, I think typically it doesn't matter. It's like you pull it from my bank account or you pull it from her bank account. Guess what? That's $100 off of us.
Yeah.
But not every relationship's the same. Maybe they separate incomes that they keep to themselves, and they got a sense of this is my wealth and that's your wealth, and that's where things get tricky as to why they felt even to have this why there's even this friction about it, because there is no friction about any of that for me. Like my Visa card, her Visa card, whatever, like you got it because it's convenient to you. Like you went to go and like say you went to go get your nails done and I came back to pick you up and you paid for your nails because I'm coming back to pick you up. You got your card. That's just what happened.
Yeah, I don't see like we go out and like
our pot.
I don't get it.
We're paying everything together.
Exactly.
Like,
Like
at the end of the day, like you're paying this bill together, we're paying this bill
Yeah.
together. It doesn't like it's the same pot. But you're right. Everyone's different. But that's
They might-
weird to have that conversation in real time with the child there.
Yeah, I feel like that's the issue. And it's like I feel like there's deeper issues too, where you're not connected as a couple on a different level.
Was the stepdaughter just capturing this, or was this supposed to be something posted and shared for everybody to see?
No, it was I think
From the couple.
Yeah, it was. So the stepdaughter was just there. She just happened to be there. So the issue was that this happened in front of the stepdaughter.
I think it's whack that any of them posted it on social media because even if it is a dispute, even if you're not sure how you guys feel about it internally, figure it out. Don't let me figure it out too. Don't let me see that you guys don't know what you guys are doing. Like that's for you guys.
Yeah, like again, my take on it is like, it's our money together. It's a joint pot. You know what I mean? Like we're going into this as a joint venture.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not looking at it as my money or your money. Like, it's
a union.
Especially if we're going out to eat together. Like what?
Yeah.
This is not
we're
like
at
I'm
the same
doing
table.
something
It's not like you went to go hang out with the homies and asked me for my card and I might feel away or something. Even then, it doesn't really matter to me. It's either it's all the same shit.
Yeah. Like if it's a separate like you said, the example of the nails, or like if I'm going out with the boys or whatever, like if I'm going to get my haircut or I'm doing this, then cool, I can pay out of my funds. But if we're doing something together, that's a joint activity. Like
maybe we get more points on this card than this card.
Well, that's it.
True, and then you're just strategic about the points on the cards.
That's that's what I do.
That's a whole different thing.
You know what I mean? Like maybe it's something like this is something we.
No, this is what we do.
Strategic about.
That's what we do.
All of this shit goes on my Visa card because we're gonna use those points.
Yeah, we about to travel. Yo, we went to Vancouver.
We get on planes all the time.
Yeah, we went to Vancouver. My Air Max paid for like that flight, and I told her, I'm like, yo, just use my card. Like this is what it's for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Each couple's different, I guess. So.
Speaking of each couple being different,
killer.
People have their celebrity crushes. What's the word that they call it?
Wait, it's not just celebrity crush?
No, not that.
Hall pass?
Hall pass. Thank you. Hall pass. Some people have hall passes. Great movie. Not great. It's good.
No, it's good. Decent. Yeah.
A hall pass is somebody that you're allowed to have. No, that's not. Sorry.
Intimate affairs.
It's ladies.
Yes.
A
hall pass is when you're just allowed to.
A hall pass is, you have a conversation as a couple and you say, who's your person that if ever we had a chance to hook up with this person, that would be our hall pass. Like that one's a good to go.
Right.
No consequences.
Right.
No shame.
Crazy.
Damn. That's a wild situation.
Yeah. I mean, a few weeks ago we discovered that none of our hall passes would work because Rihanna's gone. But
for both of us.
We can't.
She's the only one, and anyone else will all kill everybody.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Damn.
But this guy here, he tried to pick up Megan Thee Stallion in front of his girl.
Oh.
It's bold.
Jeez.
But maybe this was his hall pass. Let's hear what he had to say.
My celebrity crush.
I love you so much. You're my celebrity crush. You are? My girlfriend's standing right next to me. I don't care. I love you.
Did she just him?
Hey! Oh, she did it! She gave me a kiss. She gave me a kiss. Meg Thee Stallion.
She's so happy for him.
That would be me laughing.
That is hilarious.
Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
She's like, what happened?
What'd you do? What'd you do? Damn.
I'll be so happy for you. Megan Thee Stallion, leave. It's not even Rihanna. I'll be just so happy for you. Like, yes, I love her.
Would that work for like any celebrity that we like, kind of like?
Right.
Celebrity
No.
women that we kind of like.
No.
So if it was
drag.
like,
that was.
who do we like?
That was
What
quick.
women celebrities do we like out there?
I feel like you
J
gotta let
Lo.
her
I was
answer.
gonna say
Okay.
J Lo. That's a good
J-Lo?
one.
No.
Dry.
I love J-Lo, but I would just be like.
Would it be beef?
It would be on
It's not
site.
beef. I would just be like, when do you like J-Lo? Like, when all of a sudden a thing for you. That you're like
Damn.
sitting next to me being like, yeah, J-Lo,
Shit,
what up?
what up?
I'd be like, we never even talked about J-Lo.
Fair.
Jeez, damn,
Fair.
If it was
damn.
Rihanna, I'd be like, I understand this reaction.
Yeah. So okay, so Rihanna, Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg, yeah, because
Okay.
these are people we talk about that we're like, yes, we love them. They're so beautiful. Look at their bodies. These women are powerful.
I might have to
Look at
say,
their
I might have to
careers,
throw
you know?
like Shensia in there.
I can understand that for you, so
Okay.
that would be acceptable for me.
Yeah.
For you.
Did you see Kodak Black wilding out in Shensia's mention?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you see her do that.
Was it Bobby Schmurder?
No, it was
The
her
little
what?
drop in,
No, I didn't
She was doing a little, it was very nice.
Really?
I didn't
And
see it.
wasn't
I didn't see that.
You know what? It was normal. Her and not like that video that she did with Megan where we were all like, what's
Right.
going
Is this for the
on?
new
Where's
song?
the
Are you
special?
that?
Huh?
Is it for the new song?
No, she was. It was like a BTS. She
Oh.
was like
Oh.
someone
She was
did
doing
this or
shit.
something, and
Oh.
someone was filming her, and
Huh.
she was like in the mirror dancing, and she was cute, but it
Yeah.
was like sexy, and it was
Yeah.
nice, and she was looking.
Okay.
Yeah, Shensia's nice.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, she was she a model? I feel like she was a model before, but
She could have been. She's beautiful.
yeah. No, she is. She is.
Beautiful.
I thought she was.
But
Yeah.
you know she's talented too, so it's like women that are not just like a physically
Yes.
attractive.
Yeah,
they have
but
other
talented.
things
Like if I
going on,
said-
that's what makes
Yeah.
Alicia Keys.
for me.
Alicia Keys, I could see that.
Alicia Keys, 100%. Alicia Keys, absolutely.
I get
You
that.
blow her a kiss, you bow down, you tell her that she's
Bow.
beautiful.
Bow down.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a
Right.
goddess.
Yeah.
And she deserves the praise.
Until Swizz Beatz comes through and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
yo, Shaq, zoom,
Zoom,
zoom.
zoom, zoom. In the, yeah.
Is that the second podcast in a row, zoom, zoom mention?
Yeah. Celebrity Hall Pass. Yeah, that's a dangerous. I
That's
don't know.
funny.
Yeah.
Not dangerous. We've talked about it before.
Yeah, I know.
So who's y'all's?
So mine is Yaha Abdul Mateen.
The second, not the first.
What?
You know who that
He's
is.
Black Manta.
He's
Oh,
Black
I knew it was
Manta,
him.
Yeah.
I knew it was him.
Dr. Manhattan. He's been in a lot of things.
He's Dr. Manhattan in the new
Yeah.
thing? I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He blew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
won an Emmy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said yeah.
I can change the picture. Who else you
No,
want?
we're good. We're good. We're good. He's talented.
Isn't he the new Morpheus?
He's a
Yes.
yeah. Well, is that supposed to be Morpheus? I didn't watch him.
No, I didn't watch the movie.
Morpheus, yeah.
I think he's Morpheus. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's Morpheus.
He's talented. He's talented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How
No, I
he
support
added
it.
on to Lawrence Fishburne's Morpheus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, any
No, I
else?
know. I know.
Okay.
I
So
know.
who's yours
so
then?
Who's yours, Patrick?
But like
Yeah.
both of mine are taken, so I feel like I need to
Okay,
add
it
to the
doesn't
list.
matter who's yours.
Who are they?
Yeah.
So it was Alicia Keys and Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But now I feel like I need more. Well, Kelly Rowland was there too. Yeah.
That's true.
Splendid.
Kelly Rowland is-
Yeah.
So you don't have any ones that are like
Fucking notch.
Fantastic.
realistic in the sense that if there were the right place.
No, because I
at the
feel
right
like if
time.
you get realistic, then you
They're
run into
all
problems.
realistic for me.
What? Who's
probably.
not? Okay.
I really do. I feel like if I'm in the same place and I wanted to approach these men, I could take them down. I just don't want to.
Who's on your list? Who's
doesn't
these
matter.
men? No, I
It
think
doesn't
it. No, I think it matters though. I feel like it matters. Just one of them.
Well, his name's Shaq,
That's easy.
Mm.
This guy?
and we'll leave it there. Nope, don't you fucking try it.
With that face, I love how it's just the tiniest.
Yeah, that's the one.
This guy?
That's the one, man.
Yes.
He just really seems smart.
This
Right,
guy?
yeah.
Like, he likes to just sit underneath the.
Oh, this one
tree.
reading
It was
this
the NBA Cares
That's the
commercials that
one.
did it for you, right? Yeah.
It was him. The NBA. It's all the commercials he's
Yeah,
in.
right.
You know how you
Icy
represent
Hot,
every
Epsom.
single
Yeah.
product? That
Epsom.
really does it for me.
Epson.
I'm telling you, I feel like though if it's like too realistic, then that's I don't know. That's you gotta have it like fictional.
Yeah.
Fictional?
Well, that's the thing.
You talking about like cartoons?
It is fictional.
Yes, Shaq, yes.
Fictional, though. Like, the way we talked about
Yeah,
it. Obviously,
yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
Like,
It can't be someone that like you actually know.
Even
Yeah.
if it were to occur, it doesn't matter if it's Rihanna. I feel like I just know me, and I would be like, I didn't think we were gonna get here. That's why I said it was cold.
Right.
Like, I didn't hear it. And she texted me.
But
I'm
now-
like, break her fucking neck.
I know, just imagine me like me running like we're at a party in LA
You run up to
and I like we separate for a second. I'm like I'm going to the washroom. I come back because it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm wasted, probably sweaty, and I run back. I'm excited. I'm like, babe, Rihanna's here. I don't know what to say. She's down.
No.
You're not gonna be excited.
Right, that's it.
This
It's
world,
facts.
this doesn't work in reality.
I don't know. I don't know about that because I you know.
If she's
just,
down,
you know,
No,
as
it doesn't work in
Scorpio,
reality.
as a
The
Scorpio,
possessiveness.
she's DTF.
I'm like, that is my husband, and if a woman touches my husband,
Exactly.
That is, it's game over.
It's done.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna burn it down to the ground.
So it's nice to dream.
So
But like,
I think it is just like a, you know.
yeah, pipe dream.
Just a pin.
Yeah.
My thing is like it's not feasible. Is it like because I just think with the energy and the attractiveness.
Right, you put it out there.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
and like the trajectory of where everyone's going.
Yeah.
I just feel like these are feasible things that can
For
happen.
sure.
These
When we're at the Rock
opportunities
Nation
possible.
brunch, you
know what I
know,
mean? But
it's gonna
however,
happen.
I'm saying though.
Yeah.
You
No,
saying
legit.
that, but
No,
I'm
legit.
saying-
I mean,
Yeah.
true. I don't really talk about it or think about it like that at all. So it's just like
That's
completely.
The thing. To me, I think about like, no, we could really be in that, and that's like a possible scenario
Yeah.
that we could take these people down if we wanted to. We're very charismatic. We're very beautiful. All of us.
We just divide and
Very
conquer.
smart. Very talented.
Yes.
Got a lot going on.
There you go.
What the fuck is the difference? Bitch?
Right?
A couple of dollars?
Right?
Well, when I get a couple dollars, I'm gonna look like that too, bitch.
Word.
I'm
Word.
gonna have the same moisturizer. I'm gonna have the same hair color. I'm gonna have the same clothes. Like,
Yes.
what do you mean? Like, so
Yes.
to me, like, it's plausible, but also
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you get there, you're like,
could be
no,
Morpheus.
that's my husband, and that's the same person I would go.
I
hear
feel
you.
all of that.
Yes.
Feel the same way.
Let's go.
Feel the same.
You what?
Anything else we got left there?
Oh, we good. Unless we want to talk some nerd stuff. You want to talk ball?
Let's save it.
All right.
Let's save it.
I love it.
Let's save it because there's a lot to there's other shit.
There's a
Maybe
lot to
the only thing I
digest.
want to just maybe laugh about is
Yes.
that Blue's Clues is having their own version of Spider-Man No Way Home.
There's a multiverse.
The multiverse
Blue's
is
Clues.
real in Blue's Clues' universe. All three
my God.
hosts are gonna be in the same movie. I only knew the OG one, Steve, but apparently there's a Joe and there's a Josh.
What?
And they're all gonna be finding clues with Blue together. I don't know.
Funny. I'm really happy for the OG one.
Yeah, he had a very sad story because he was balding on camera, didn't like it, and wanted
Yeah.
to go to school or something like that. And
Yeah.
he just vanished, and now he's back with the hat. Love it.
Thing is, I never watched Blue. This was after our time, right? Like
I watched
weren't
Blue's
really
Clues
kids.
because
Aaliyah.
Kadeem.
Oh, Kadeem.
Kadeem loved
Yeah,
Blue's
we
Clues.
had younger sisters. I had a younger brother and a younger brother, and then that's how we watched it.
Aaliyah watched
It
Dora.
was definitely
True.
after our time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have younger, and then you just.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they doing a No Way Home type thing. Jurassic
it.
Park, they're doing a No Way Home type shit with all the people's back.
Everyone.
Jeff Goldblum is back.
That's my guy. That guy's hilarious.
Seeing that man ramble is beautiful.
Man, that guy's amazing.
Like it's Goldbluming should be a verb.
Maybe
Have
it
you ever
is.
seen- have you ever
Maybe
seen
just
somebody
started
Goldblum?
it. No.
You've never seen somebody Goldblum.
How do you Goldblum?
Well, you just kind of you see. Actually, you just
That's
little,
perfect.
You know,
I love
Goldblum.
it. I love it.
You Goldblum.
That's how I got through university. Actually, I just realized that.
you just Goldblum.
I just Goldblum my way through university.
That's hilarious.
The word generous.
Yes. All right. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Follow me, Patrick Dennis Jr. on everything. Some big news coming. Stay tuned.
Shot like Shaq. You waste you.
My drop said it all, and that's all.
Jeez.
Is the celebrity game still going on? I mean, we got.
Hey.
We'll figure it out.
Not with the hype. Not with the hype.
like what news people do at the end of the show.
Yeah, they just like I hate when they do that. Oh man.